think most of the other things are not. Oh, 6 move. Yeah, that's right. Panda closes them. You need to start on Fountain.
That actually really sucks.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't understand the hub hours. They're really weird. Wow, starting on Fountain. That's interesting.
Panda Express. I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's too bad that I don't understand why they have weird hours. All right, so we got Fox Puff on Fountain. Here we go. That was a horrible pound, and I'm sure Sam knows it. Foxes that are able to employ a dash dance really well, pound just doesn't work against them in neutral because they can easily just outspace it because it covers about the same space as a back air, but is completely punishable. Khalil's trying to hop over him and get some pressure from above, and Sam's doing a really good job of weaving out of the way and putting him back air where Khalil's going to land. Because unfortunately, when Fox jumps, he's pretty much committed to wherever he's going to go, especially if he's already throwing out a move. Like, he's absolutely committed when he starts to throw out a move. And Sam's doing a good job to weave out of the way and put it back air there. But doesn't matter. First stock goes to Khalil. Alright, even stocks. So one of the things that I kind of dislike about the stage, one of the reasons why I think you should not strike here is because Fox has no room to laser. I understand that, some people like to shoot very few lasers or none at all, the hacks money approach, but when you have to approach Puff or throw out a move to cover yourself, it becomes much more difficult because Puff can react with her because she has such superior aerial mobility. Good back air. Yep, he's got to go. Oh, he cut off all the options. Yeah, you shouldn't pound there. When Fox is trying to... What the hell? When Fox is trying to ride the wall, you should just throw out the weakest move you can, like Nair or Fair, in hopes that they won't be able to tech it, because then they have to fall. And after they fall, you can fall with them and get the second Fair, and that ends their stock. So, back there in that edge guard, Sam messed up by using Pound instead of just doing another Fair. Yeah, it wastes a jump, but it doesn't really matter. Up throw. Oh, I think he tried to pound and just missed it. Pound is really good DI mix-up off of up throw because if they hold away, like they're going to get hit with a back air or aerial to get out of the combo, they get popped straight up for a rest. Khalil got a little antsy there. I'm a huge fan of just throwing out moves versus Puff, but you can't really throw out an up smash. Ooh, all right, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
And Khalil grimaces at it, but he's still got a whole stock. He's been in control pretty much this entire game, but it does put rest on the table. Khalil's putting out a really strong back air wall, but when you put out a couple back airs in the same place, usually people can get close enough to get around it, and that's basically what Sam Morai's been looking for. Excuse me, Sonofashepherd. That was a good read, to be honest, and if he had been just a little bit faster, that actually would have hit. Ooh, I think he meant to shorten that, but maybe not. Whenever you want to tech chase Puff, you should probably just always go for grab, especially when they're below like 100% or so, because that way, if they shield, you still get the punish, and if they spot dodge either way, it doesn't matter what you throw out there, you're pretty much screwed, because you're going to drop the punish.
Is there ever a fire lit in that fireplace over there?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure it's been decommissioned for like 40 years. But I don't really know. Considering that all the food places are directly above us, I tend to think not. Unless it's all a shared vent, like with the cooking smoke.
What a shame. It seems like it would be like a lovely aesthetic, you know, to have a fire in here.
Aesthetic.
Melee by the fire.
Melee by the fire. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be neat if they had a flat screen above it, but I'm sure that it would, you know, burn to death. This is interesting. Kal-El's switching to Sheik. I think because he doesn't want to get janked by any of the stuff that Puff can do.
Roasting marshmallows and roasting scrubs.
That would be a dope name for a tournament. Or a band. So, I'm not going to pretend like I'm super familiar with this matchup, but I think the whole point is to bait Puff into, as Sheik, to bait Puff into staying on the ground to get a grab, because grabs are really strong versus Sheik for positioning, and then throwing on F tilt to pop her up for a juicy fair. Or Nair if you want more damage. That's one thing that I think it's pretty well known now, but a lot of new Sheiks don't know that Nair deals more damage per hit than fair does. So usually when you get a grab versus Puff, if you're going for damage, you should use fair instead of. Ooh, that was bad DI. And Kal-El knows it. He should have actually held down to die off the side so you get some sort of punish. But if you're going for damage, you should just use Nair, because Sheik's Nair is huge and deals like 3 or 4% more damage than her fair. But fair has stronger killing power, so they have different uses. Why is he DIing off the top?
What a rest.
I tend to think that's
Give it a rest, eh?
right? It's funny, Sam is getting more rest this game than he got the last game. And I think that's one of the reasons that Kal-El wanted to switch characters, is because he didn't want all the back air stuff that destroys Fox and the easy up throw rest. Wow, he actually hit that.
Beautiful.
Good grab. Down throw. See, I definitely think that you should go for Nair. Especially since if you do the hard Nair and they DI in, you can actually get a follow-up. But I don't think you can do that with fair, because fair sends farther away at the same percentage. There's also a super sick mix-up you can do where if you down throw and then reverse back air, Puff, you can get a fair or an air off of that if they DI in. But that's a super mix-up. And they're probably not going to DI in. It would only be for like a kill setup. If they think they're going to die off the side from fair, they'll DI in. It seems like Kal-El doesn't have the stage control that he wants. I think he wanted this to be a slower paced game, which I think it is since we're almost at 3 minutes. But he's not getting the same. He's not getting the stage position that he wants to force Puff to throw out a move that can be punished, which is that's one of the reasons why this is such a difficult matchup for Sheik, is that it's hard for her to apply pressure that forces Puff into an actually bad situation.